So I want to look at the healing frequency, 1 of 10, because there are 10 different frequencies we'll be using on the day. This is the quantum. I'm going to say up front, this is not your traditional energy healing. I'm also going to say I'm not making any medical claims, I'm not making any healing claims. This is all about being regenerative. What can we do to support and I guess spark your own system into that regenerative quality, so you're building your health from the inside out. I often think of this a bit like the Borg. When something is wrong with the system, it affects the whole system. So they fix that, but they also do the thing about reintegrating. So that's kind of the way I think of this particular workshop, the Healing Activation Day. Now, with the quantum energy, and as I said, there are 10 different frequencies we're going to be looking at. This one's really fantastic for the cells. Now, the way we activate this energy, we're using cold lasers, which is why I say it's not like your traditional energy healing. The cold lasers, they're handheld, completely safe, FDA approved, and the quantum energy is really good at getting into the cells and bringing ATP energy into the cells. We'll talk more about that on the workshop. The quantum setting is also really good for the whole system. So what we might call the chakras, and you can place the handheld laser along various points of the body. I'm also going to be bringing along on the day some devices which can actually change the environment in which we're in, which of course affects how we're feeling, the frequency, and it is all about how to activate your own natural healing system. Like pressing the button, activating everything, and the whole system is then being brought into alignment. And we have a whole day at our disposal. This is a one-day workshop, so you're going to have the option of choosing from a number of different modalities, and it may be there's one thing you want to focus on, so you might look at that one thing from a number of different angles. It could be you're going to take a more holistic approach. Whatever you choose, I'm going to bring along a unique set of tools. These include things like block therapy, hydrogen water, the lasers, the probes, the belly button healing. I may also even bring along my chi machine and a few other things as well. That's all pretty high tech. We're also going to be looking at some of the ancient modalities. So depending on the ticket you book, there's an opportunity to do some one-to-one dowsing, for example. If we wanted to check the energy of something, a good starting point. A lot of what we're going to do is going to center around the breath, the solar plexus, which is almost like the power center, the energy center of the body. And using these particular breathing techniques can be a great way to energize. There is also the option of doing some of the one-to-one Huna. I love Huna. I often think of it like the Heineken of energy modalities in terms of getting to the parts other systems often cannot reach. And that's always a firm client favorite, and something very new. Programmable healing frequencies. So if you've heard of the Rife frequencies, for example, with these particular lasers, I can program frequencies in. So if there's something specific you want to work on, something in particular, I can pre-program the lasers with that particular program. We're also going to be looking at the whole body, the fascia, for example, show you the process that I used when I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis. Rather than the 12 to 18 month treatment plan, within 6 weeks, I was 80% better. Within 8 weeks, my shoulder was completely fine. That was coming up to 2 years ago now. So, and you're all different, you're all unique. So as I said, I'm not making healing claims. I'll share with you what happened for me, but you will be on your own unique journey. And I know people often say things are exclusive. This really is exclusive because there are only 6 places available. Several of those have already gone. So if you want one of these places, and the reason there are 6 places, number one, in terms of the venue that we're using, because we have an exclusive self-contained little cottage that we're going to be using. So we have our own kitchen, bathroom, places where you can lie down, where we can do the private one-to-one sessions. And also in terms of the number of tools and modalities that I have available in terms of the lasers, the probes, etc. This is an in-person workshop, so if you would like to join us, go to www.bit.ly/healing-activation-day. If you want to join us, get your skates on because the clock is also ticking in terms of running this event. Now I've got the first batch of people booked on. What I'm going to be doing, when I've already done it, is sent them out the dates. so we can choose a date that everyone can do. So if you want to be able to choose the date to make sure you can come along, get yourself signed up. I'll be running the workshop. My name is Marilyn Devonish, the NeuroSuccess coach. I've been a coach and therapist since the year 2000. Main website is TranceFormationstm.com. Click the red Watch New button. A panel will slide out, and that's when you're going to see forthcoming events. So I'll add something there about this particular workshop. Also, if you're not signed up to my e-newsletter list, then make sure you do that as well. That's where you get exclusive offers. If I'm looking for volunteers when I'm testing stuff out, you get pre-launch notification if I'm doing something like this where there are limited places, and there's also preferential pricing. So for those of you on my list, you've got 10% off the Healing Transformation Day, for example, that we're talking about here. If you know someone who could benefit from joining us, then please feel free to share the details. Also do the usual social media stuff. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, add a comment. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please do subscribe to the channel. YouTube and I have quite an interesting relationship. I won't go into that now, but your subscription will be very much appreciated. So if you would like to join us, sign up now, www.bit.ly/healing-activation-day. As I said, it really is an exclusive event. It's a unique event. I don't know where else you could get all of these tools and modalities in the same place. There were 6 places left when I first launched it. I think, oh my gosh, I'm going to say 2.5 because somebody said, yeah, I'm coming, but they haven't actually booked. So act now if you would like one of those places. And as I said, the clock is ticking, time is running out because it's a physical event. It's not one like you can just say, oh yeah, I'll catch a recording. It's in person. So thank you for watching. Thank you for those of you who have shared. I look forward to working with you if you would like to join us. So get yourself signed up now. Marilyn Devonish, the NeuroSuccess coach, over and out. And I look forward to seeing you for the Health Transformation Day.